Hi, this is Brandon Spilley from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about the best way to find your start position for the deadlift. Okay, whether it's conventional, sumo, doesn't matter. I found that this little trick right here is the best way to find where your starting position should be for those lifts. The nice thing is, it's going to teach you how to hinge properly. You're going to get some bang for your buck in just terms of positional awareness, but then you're going to get down in that position and be like, this is where I need to start my deadlift. The reason that's important is starting position usually is going to dictate how you enter other positions. If you start in a crummy position, you're probably going to finish in a crummy position if you even finish the lift. And if you're competing, that's definitely a very important aspect of powerlifting or strongman or whatever you're competing in. So, what you're going to do, find a weight that's light, okay? It does not have to be heavy. This is a positioning thing. By all means, you could definitely program it to get it heavy if you really wanted to, but I'm telling you, just start light. Okay, this is just a positioning drill for you to figure out how to get your starting position. It works great for beginners and intermediates. So I've got 135 here. I'm gonna do my conventional first and then my sumo, and then show you just why there might be some subtle differences, but how it works regardless of what your stance is. So I'm gonna just pick the bar up, okay, like a standard deadlift. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an RDL, but as I RDL, I'm just gonna go as low as I possibly can where I'm comfortable. Good quality stretch in the hamstrings, keep my position, all that kind of stuff good. Then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna basically squat the rest of the weight down until it barely touches the floor. So good quality RDL, keep hinging, keep hinging, keep hinging, keep hinging, keep hinging. That's about all I got. Now I'm gonna let my knees bend the rest of the way. Boom, there's my start position. Notice my back's good, flat, neutral, knees are out, feeling the outsides of my foot, I'm heel heavy, I got the slack pulled out of the bar, my glutes and hamstrings are screaming at me, I'm ready to go, then all I do is just pull a good single from here. Boom. Okay? It's all it takes. Notice I was in a perfect position. You gotta really, really own that position. So let's look at this, look at the sumo here. So, my sumo stance is out here a little bit on the wider, on the narrower side, definitely for a shorter person anyways. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick the weight up, just like my regular sumo, but I'm gonna focus on the eccentric first, I'm gonna RDL it, then basically bend my knees and squat the weight down, whatever distance is left. That's gonna be different for each person, okay? What's different for me is different for you. Our hip structure, our hamstring mobility, our injury history is all different. So how you choose to get it down is up to you, but the nice thing is when you hit the ground, your hips are gonna be in the perfect starting position, and that's what you need to be able to find whenever you go to do your deadlift training. So, I'm gonna pick the weight up here, okay? I'm gonna RDL, 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 feeling that in my hips. Now I'm gonna bend my knees, boom, right there, start position. Hips above my knees, shins are a good angle, I'm on the outsides of my shoes, I'm pulling it out, I got the slack pulled out of the bar here, my shoulders are back right over the bar where I need them to be, my glutes and hamstrings are screaming at me, this is not a comfortable position. That's how I know I'm in the right position, ready to pull a big single. So, if you're somebody that's struggling with your starting position, just not feeling it right, you're trying to feel it out and just really try to hone in on that position, give this a shot with something that's significantly underneath your 1 rep max. Use this as a warm-up tool before your next deadlift day. See how it feels. Just perform 3 sets of 5. You know, I got 135 on here. This is the perfect weight for me to be able to practice this. You know, I just pretty much did it cold here to show you, but however, I was feeling everything in my glutes and my hamstrings in terms of positionally. My lats are good. I'm all locked in, and then I'm ready to pull that big single. Pull the single with this light weight, and then just repeat it. Back down, open up, let it touch, pull. You'll find that you're probably going to grease and groove that pattern almost perfectly every single time, and then you just got to get used to being able to set up and be able to pull yourself into that position and then be ready to go whenever it's, you know, your actual working sets or whatever you're using for the day. So hopefully this tip helps you find that starting position for your deadlift. I've had amazing success with this with any athlete, client, lifter, people that I've worked with. It just clicks like that, and it makes a lot of sense. So hopefully you get something out of this. Feel free to leave any questions you have in the comment section. Have a great day.